am I doing with my life?
Are we rolling? Shit. Breaking news. Yes, it is I, the handsome and dashing Dick Dastardly, also known as Johnny Starr. We interrupt this broadcast to give you very important news. 2022 has just been named the best year for anime. We are live with RJ Lane, the anime expert who is currently on the scene. RJ?
Thank you, Johnny. According to my sources, this is indeed true. 2022 is the best year of anime ever, and there is no debate here. I do not care about the golden age of anime or whatever you want to call it. No. We have been receiving peak fiction all year, and you can't deny that.
Man, that's really interesting. Where's this information coming from? Who's your source?
Twitter. Chris said it.
Who the fuck is Chris?
My source. As toxic and Twitter-like as that comment was, there still is some truth within it. Anime has been good, like really good, and it doesn't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. A lot of quality manga have been given adaptations this season, and the community has just been eating it up. From Summertime Rendering giving us this time-traveling absolute mindfuck of a story, to Shikimori being the new wholesome relationship to fill that Horimiya void so many fans have now. And yes, Shikimori failed to live up to the Marin Kitagawa hype of last season, but Marin was beaten out by the Queen MILF herself, Yor. Oh yeah, baby. Fuck that amateur cosplayer. My assassin waifu would have Marin in a body bag before she could even say her first Ada. Did I mention Spy X Family was a huge success? But if you're looking for quality to rival Spy X Family, or just more Spy X Family, then you're in the right place. This season was an amazing season for anime, and if you missed any of the shows, then grab a snack, sit back, and enjoy as I explained why I think this season in 2022 as a whole will be and has been the best year of anime we've had in months. 2021 was a pretty good year, not gonna lie. Wanted to say something that gets you guys to keep watching the video, but I guess back to you, Johnny.
Huh?
Starting off this video, we have the new Death Game on the block. I know a lot of people that were hyped up about this manga, but to me, it just seemed like another Death Game anime. Now, pitchforks down, that's not a bad thing. I enjoyed watching this way more than I enjoyed watching High Shit Invasion. The twist with this show is constantly tricking you. You don't know who to trust, and even the main character isn't safe. The appeal of the show is that everyone has a secret, and whether that secret will make them lose the game or not, well, that's all up in the air. Just one problem. One itty tiny bitsy problem. I don't care about this group of characters. Before the anime could barely establish they were a friend group, they already started betraying one another. I understand that there is a bunch of backstory that you'll find out later, but even the dialogue made it seem like this was a group of strangers trying their best to be friends. I mean, what group of friends constantly repeats to themselves that they are friends? That's not natural. We're friends. We're friends. We're friends. We're friends. Fuck y'all bitches. That's basically how the show went. But was Yuichi the actual traitor? No spoilers here, go watch the show. That aside, the actual events within the Death Game are pretty freaking entertaining. I don't care how many times it's done. The trope of anime characters outthinking each other will always be fun. I have a plan, but I had a plan for your plan, but I had a plan for both your plans, and I planned the plan for your future kids. I love that shit. Go watch the show. Okay, hear me out. This isekai is different. Shut! I know every time an isekai comes out, everyone and their mother and Gigik tells you that the isekai is different from the pile of trash shows the genre normally puts out. And, well, they're right. Mushoku Tensei, Re:Zero, No Game, No Season 2, these are isekai that make you fall in love with the genre and ignore the copious amounts of shit shows in another world. And you can go ahead and add the Executioner and her way of life to that list. Why is this isekai built different, you might ask? Well, get this. This isekai is about, are you ready for it? Ending isekai. You know the trope of superheroes saving the city but destroying the buildings in the process that the MCU decided to make a whole movie about? Well, imagine if the people themselves decided to just kill the superheroes before anything could happen every time a new one shows up. The story follows Menno, an executioner whose job is to kill any Japanese high schooler who teleports to their world so their powers can't do any damage. All is well until Akari shows up with her ability to control time, making her really hard to kill because she can just reverse any wound before she kicks the bucket. Thus, Menno befriends the overpowered busty Japanese girl in order to find a way to kill her before it's too late. Honestly, this story has a lot going for it. Whether that is the mystery that surrounds Akari, or the world building that shows us exactly how the isekai protagonists have damaged this world so much. I know you have a lot on your watch list. We all do. But don't you want to fill that with good stuff? If so, then stop sleeping on this show, because it might not be the isekai you expected, but the one you needed all along. Speaking of needing, there are many of us that need to fill that void that Horimiya left. And no, Kaguya-sama isn't doing the job because they just won't confess. That's where Shikimori comes into play. Originally one-off shorts that the author put out online, Shikimori is about a really wholesome couple. Our main dude Izumi has really bad luck, and our homegirl, not better than Majin Kitagawa, haha, suck it fanbase, Shikimori, is really good at everything. Thus, opposites attract, and you got a really cute story of two people who see the best in one another. I will say though, the manga panels of Shikimori hit way harder than the anime, but that's a mild complaint if I'm being honest. Shikimori might not have hit the My Dress Up Darling height of fame like manga readers thought it would, but it still is a solid watch, and it definitely gets better with each episode. If you like to watch a couple develop and find out more sides of each other that they love, then check this one out. Warning. If you are single and heartbroken like me, this show will hit harder than normal. Don't say I didn't warn you. Since we're already on wholesome rom-coms, Love After World Domination is one you also don't want to sleep on. Unlike Shikimori, this one more so focuses on the comedy and butt shots. Butt shots. But, you know, I couldn't find a good cover-up for that one, so I'm just gonna have to roll with it. The show's premise is pretty basic. You got your good guy organization, and you got your bad guy organization. Both rising stars from each group end up dating, and they have to hide their relationship because, well, they're supposed to be mortal enemies. And I gotta say, everyone is talking about your Shikimori and cosplay girl, but Desumi seems to be a candidate for best girl of the year if you ask me. She's strong, kind to her friends, adventurous, and she really does care about Fudo. This anime may be a comedy, but sometimes it really does show you what it takes to have a successful connection with someone, and how far people will really go for the ones they love. Okay, I lost you. Johnny, cue the fan service shots of Desumi. Lollies, right? What a thing they are. They're cute. Nope, I can't say that. I'll be canceled. They're technically of age. Nope, not much better. They're ninjas? Okay, I'll just talk about the show. Who knew that a ninja slice of life show would be such a great idea? I'll tell you who. Soichiro Yamato. You might know him from his other manga, Teasing Master Takagi-san, or his other manga getting an anime next season, When Will Ayumu Make His Move? All his manga are getting an anime adaptation. He's really bringing in the big bucks, huh? And that's because he's really good at writing slice of life. I hate to say it, but this anime about a group of female ninjas with foreheads the size of mountains has some of the best world building, character interactions, and even fight scenes you'll see all season. With each episode, I find myself more intrigued by this female village of ninjas, how they operate, how they came to be, the missions they carry out, the list goes on. And the animation is the best of the season. This show has no right to look as good as it does. The only problem, you guys know I'm not a fan of lollies. In fact, I believe they're all evil. Blame Ilya from Fate for that. And the fan service is kind of off-putting because of, you know. So I have a really hard time recommending this show to people without looking like some basement dweller. But let's be serious here. If you've been in the anime community long enough, then you've seen worse shit than this, so this should probably be PG to you. And if not, then I never said you should watch this show. Let's just get the big one out of the way. Anya is the best girl of the year, and Yor is the best waifu of the year, and Spy X Family is the best anime of the year. Moving on. If you want to see why I think this show is so great, I literally made a whole video on it, and I'm actually happy with how that one turned out, so go check it out. Also, Deaimon is great. Don't really have much to say about this show. If you like slice of life anime, then this is your next binge. Go watch it. Stop sleeping. I want to take this time to talk about an anime that I believe rivals Spy X Family in quality, but sadly not in hype. Dance Dance Danseur follows the story of Junpei. You know, the one that's actually alive. Sorry, JJK fans. Junpei loves dance, but because of his upbringing as the masculine man of the house after his father's death, he forced himself to hide his passion until he got a little push from an unexpected panty shot. So he did what any straight man with a reasonably sized pair of balls would do. He joined the same dance company as her. All jokes aside, the story isn't about Junpei following some girl he likes, but about him dealing with his passion for dance. the gender role expectations that come with that, and the difficulty he must face to even be considered a real dancer. If you know anything about dance, you know they always tell people to start early because dance isn't just something you pick up, it's a whole damn lifestyle. To get to the level he wants, and even to dance like he wants, Junpei has to play a mean game of catch-up. I know most people are going to skip this. Hell, even when the visuals first came out, I gave the show a I'm not watching that. But in all seriousness, the level of detail in the character writing of this show is some of the best of the season, even better than Spy X Family at times. If you watch nothing else on this list, watch Dance Dance Danseur. Right after you watch Odd Taxi. Yeah, baby, we're still on that Odd Taxi hype train. Let's go! Did you like the movie Us? Are you a fan of ReZero? Well, allow me to introduce you to their love child. Summertime Rendering is a mystery roller coaster filled with plenty of twists and turns to keep you invested for the long haul. And the best part is, the manga's already over, and not that long, so fingers crossed that the anime actually adapts it all. The story is about an island infected by the shadow disease, meaning shadows are turning into people, acting like them, and killing the real ones. Oh yeah, baby, imagine you're in bed with your significant other, and they pull out a knife, bringing a whole new meaning to I Like It Rough. This show really took me by surprise. Although I read the first couple of chapters of the manga, I never thought it would get an adaptation this good. It's like rereading the manga, but better. Oh man, I can see the Tokyo Ghoul fans getting so jealous right now. This is up there with Spy X Family and Dance Dance Danseur as the best this season has to offer. So please don't miss out on this thrilling tale. And I know it's in Disney Plus jail, so do what you gotta do. When people say watch more anime, this is the type of show they're talking about. A true hidden gem of the season about the hardships of the entertainment world. I was quoting my own tweet there, and that's because I don't know how to describe this show any better than that, other than actually describing the show. Kongming was a great tactician during the Three Kings era of China. Look it up. He dies and is reincarnated into Shibuya, Japan. I don't know why Japan has a serious isekai problem, but they do. There, he meets Eiko, an inspiring singer. Her voice touches his soul, and he vows to use his smarts as a war tactician to help her rise in fame in the music industry. Imagine if Mr. Beast showed up to your front door and said, "Hey, I'm here to help you out with your YouTube channel because your content has touched my soul." That's basically the show in a nutshell. And my God, am I a sucker for passion-driven stories. As someone who's an inspiring filmmaker in LA, Eiko's journey really resonated with me. I know what it feels like to want something so badly but having no clue how to get there. Endless nights trying to figure out how to grow and what you're doing wrong. I'm a firm believer that talent is not born, it's made. And stories with that exact message always get me. This is like the second coming of Blue Period for me, except with a more comedic twists and isekai elements. If you're a creator of any kind, I cannot recommend this enough. This show is bound to strike a chord with you. And also, that opening is pretty catchy. Look at the little dance. Look at it, look at it. Go get it, guys, get it. Hey, 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 hey. And that's all for me today, guys. This season of anime was really, really good. I keep saying that, you should listen. I'm all for the Spy X Family hype train, but don't miss out on the other great shows around it. Thanks so much to Johnny Star for not only being in the video, but also editing the video. Guys, go check out his channel and subscribe there. What are you doing? Go ahead, go do it. Hurry up. Summer doesn't look like it would disappoint, so I'll probably be as equally as excited as I am now for the next one of these videos. So, full warning, you've been warned. Also, if you want my thoughts on the episodes as they air in real time, then follow us on Twitter because I post episode reviews up there. Also, follow us on Twitch. We stream weekly, so if you want to hear from the team weekly, then yeah, go ahead and head over to Twitch. And if you absolutely hated this video and want to curse me out, then hit up that Discord server. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, my friends, I'm RJ Lane, and this has been On the Rise.
And thank you, RJ, for the report. Those are definitely some bang-on slap-a-rooney animes. Are we still saying that? Is that a thing?